Well, hello there. Wow, I wasn't expecting a raid already. Damn. Hi. Hello. I exist again. We'll see how long this lasts. Hopefully I can stick to what I want to do. And Crocs, hi. It's been a while. Thanks for the raid. Neko Kitsune, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. It's been a minute. I wanted this song to be the first one that I played. Like, it was supposed to. This is the song that was supposed to play when the timer was going, but the tab that my music was in decided it was gonna. Oh, you're all good, Crocs. Don't worry about it. Tab that my music is in decided it was gonna refresh by the time that I got to start stream, so it started from the beginning of the playlist instead of the song that I had selected. Oh well. Magimatics just aren't allowed to work, apparently. Also, I just heard my cat crying at the door. Oh well. So, today's gonna be chill stream. I said in my server that I was gonna start trying to do at least a once a week kind of stream thing. Because I have a blanket that I'm working on that is like a year-long project, so it'll be a good like basis to work off of for like, hey, let's check in for the week. How are things going? What's everybody up to, kind of thing. Huh?
You come in?
Yeah.
They're meowing.
Hi, buddy. Hi, Bubbas. Hello, Tiggy. Hi, buddy. You're loud. Okay. Take's here now. But yeah, a lot of the time, these kinds of things, it's like so the temperature blanket is what they usually are. So you keep track of the average temperature of every day of the year, and then like make a blanket with like the colors that correspond to certain chunks of like certain temperatures and such. But I don't really pay attention to the weather enough for that to be really something I'd stick to. So it's like, what could I do to have like one of these year-long projects, but have it be something that I'll actually keep track of and would also be helpful for me? Why not a mood blanket, where every day I mark down how my mood is for the day, and there's colors corresponding to the mood, and they'll make a blanket with those colors for each day. And I decided I was gonna also have it be like working in squares, so every week is a square. I will be going over that in a minute, but I should probably get back to Ty because he's also here to vibe with me while I do this. He's sitting in VC right here right now with me. So let's go have Ty join us, and then I'll go over some more stuff. Ty!
What?
Hello.
Hi.
I gotta make sure your volume's not too low. And
It is. That's not true. Don't listen to me. I haven't opened stream yet.
make sure the music isn't too loud in comparison. But yeah, mood blanket. I get to check my mood throughout the week. Originally I was gonna have one mood per day that I was gonna mark down, like the average mood of the day, but I was like, that's too vague. That's too vague for a day, like to have one mood for the day. So I was like, you know what, I'll mark down at least two for the first and second half of the day, or just how the general day is. Because you can't. It just worked better that way. What are you doing? Where's the cat? Whatever. And so. Oh I'll switch over to camera so we can see stuff. Oh lord. I thought that already played. What did that? What? Why
No
did
way,
the
that's
thing
me.
play again? It's because I started going. It's because I switched to a new thing. Ah, okay. I need to get back into the groove of streaming. It's been too long. It's been way too long. Hopefully I'll do better at keeping up with regular streams. Ty, you're a little too big here. I need to shrink you.
Oh, okay.
Just a smidge. Your hair is in my face. There.
I'm sorry. It's
It's-
because
it's
I've been growing it out.
So I have like 7 colors. I don't know how much of them I'm gonna be how much I'm gonna be using all of them, because we'll see how this year goes on. So far it's been pretty good. So like yellow will be like a general just happy, good, positive day, or like positive mood throughout the day. Red's gonna be like grouchy, moody, angry. What you would assume red would be. When you think of red, it tends to be associated with like anger. For some reason. Ignoring the fact that I am red and all my stuff is red. It's just I like the color. Blue is like a sad, crappy day, kinda, or like crappy mood, or like if I first say, because I was sick recently, it would be like that. I'd be exhausted, sick, just bleh. Green's gonna be like a neutral, kind of calm, content, kind of just a day. We just go. Everything's fine. We're good. Purple is like being productive or creative, or like feeling determined, or like accomplished kind of thing. So like recently I rearranged my room, for example. I felt very productive and very accomplished when I was done with that, and I was very like determined to work on this room. So that would be purple. Brown, it's gonna be like days where I'm like bored or like uninspired. I don't really want to do anything, or I feel kind of just drained, don't want to do much. And then 7 are the anxious days. 7 being gray. I can't stick to how I'm naming things. Gray is gonna be like the anxious days where I'm getting especially stressed or worried or just having a little bit of funky brain. Not quite to the point of the sad and depressed day, but like still just eh. So then if we go back to going over last week, 2 rows of the square is 1 day. So these squares are going to be 14 rows. So I have 14 rows I have to Hi. It's been a bit. You're not new here. What are you talking about? I also had the thought, like, man, I wish I had thought to do this kind of thing, say, like, a year or 2 ago, even. Because I know, knowing how I was, like, mentally, it would be all over the place. Just right off the bat. Probably would be all over the place. But because of a certain someone, and also just my own work with my mental health and such, we have a lot of positives throughout this, at least the first 2 weeks of the year. Because I have this very rough, just kind of spread of like how to help like me fill in the colors for the weeks. So we have last week and this week. There's a lot of green. Just interesting how that works out, huh? A lot of the positive ones. There's like the 1 row of blue in the first week, and that was because there was I was sick on Christmas and throughout like most of the week after that. But by the New Year's I was mostly better. But there was like one day where I was, still recovering, but I was also rearranging my room. So like I was very exhausted. Just so tired. And feeling extra crappy because of how sore my body was from moving all my big, heavy furniture around.
We were tired for a couple of days.
But, like, it was that one specific day where it just really hit me. Because I was able to mostly withstand it and also just kind of deal with it for most of the rest of that week. But it was just that one day. That would be the 6th. The 6th. Where, it was just a rough day. Like, I was mostly fine, but then I was also dealing with that. But yeah, so far, so good. So far, that little bit of blue there has been the only, like, negative I've dealt with. Oh. Dramatic music. And cats. Yeah. I don't know where to go from now. I have topics I could talk about. I have them written down so I could, like, okay, what do I need to remember? Anyway, this is the square from last week.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like how the colors worked out. I kind of like how most of it is the same, but then there's the pop of blue, even if it is not the most positive in the actual, like, idea of it. But it happens. Not every day can be perfect. There's gonna be rough days no matter what, as hard as we try, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes things are just rough.
Sadly, I can't fix every day. I was there for that day too.
Yeah, you've been with me every single day.
That's fair.
We hang out daily.
You have a point.
You were on call with me when I was working on my room.
I think I had just woken up too.
You might notice this desk's a little bit different to my usual. It's because I have 2 desks in my room now. That's one thing that happened when I rearranged. I took my mom's desk because she, other than having it be like a catch-all where she threw all of her papers, that she had. I'm gonna put my mom on blast for a second. This desk was so full of papers and like envelopes for things that she's got in the mail. There was stuff from all the way back in 2018 when we first moved into this apartment. And me taking everything out and putting them in a box for her when I went to take this desk basically forced her to have to go through that stuff. Anyways, let's just start on the square a little bit. But, oh my god. Moving around the room, originally, before, like, say, last time I streamed, my, the one desk I have, which is over this way, because I decided to take my mom's desk and make it, like, a faux L-shaped desk, because I've been wanting one of those, but, like, I don't have the money for that, so I'm just gonna, like, fake it. Fake it till you make it. My desk was over in the opposite corner of the room, and where I'm sat now is where the head of my bed was. My bed is now back over in the other side of the room, under the window, where it was when I first moved in here. And the thing is, when I first moved in here, the place where my bed was over here, was where I wanted it to be. But when my uncle came in to build the bed frame for me, he put it in that corner, under the window. I was like, I don't want that there. But I kept it there for the longest time, So eventually, when I rearranged stuff, I put it over here where I wanted it to be. And now it's back over there again. So, I guess that was the most optimal place for it to go. All things considered. I have too much stuff.
No, we can look at it from a different perspective. You have too little room.
Fair enough. Okay. First emotion of this week was me feeling protective. Which probably because I had another crochet project I was working on, and I was very focused on working on it. It is almost done. The only thing I need to do is weave in the ends. It is a massive
My favorite
fucking
part is
scarf.
it being 13'4".
The fact that when it is folded in half, it is still taller than you.
You know.
It's a big fucking scarf. But I
You
love
may
it.
have over-adjusted.
Hey, I like big scarves.
I know, but that is not a big scarf. That is
I
a
like
massive
big
scarf.
scarves. I knew it was gonna be big, considering it was a recreation of a scarf that I found in a video, and even on the person that originally made it, it was fairly big. Like, she had it wrapped around her like twice, and even then, the parts that were hanging down were still longer than her arms. And then obviously, I got a partial shot of like the squares. Good image that had most of the squares, but there's a couple that I couldn't see, that I could very, very vaguely see in the image of her where she had it wrapped around her. So I just kind of wung it and added a couple extra squares to try and fill in the blanks. And now here we are with this massive scarf. Actually, I will grab it because it is right over here. It's a lot of fabric. All kinds of squares. So many squares. Yeah, when this is... It's folded into... roughly into thirds? I don't even know. It was folded in half and then folded into thirds. When it's folded in half, it is about 6 feet 8 inches. And so it's roughly like, yeah, 13-ish, a little over 13 feet. It's really big.
It is a very large scarf.
It's
Like,
very,
it would look
very...
big on me.
Well, I can't wait to be done sewing in all the ends. The scarf I made you for Christmas last year now, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, how the time flies. I made one for you and I made one for Noel. And I gave them to you when we went to the drag show that we were going to for my birthday. Yeah. I really wish we could have hung out and done what we were planning for my birthday this year, but you know, being sick is not fun. And of course I had to get sick right before my birthday. And then you also got sick, and my mom was sick. And it was all bad. It was rough, but you know. We get through it. We get to do that stuff eventually. It didn't have it. I mean, I also have gifts for you, so like, yeah. I need this to be a little bit more. There we go. Because the way I have my mic set up, it's kind of to my side right now. Because if I turn it, it's gonna make the springs of my mic stand rub up against the desk. And it's gonna be really annoying. So we're just gonna deal with it. Let's see. But yeah, this project, 'cause I guess I decided I was gonna torture myself with more granny squares after having to make hundreds of them for that scarf, both large and small. I will be like keeping track of my mood throughout the week. And then every Sunday, so on the last day, I will stream the creation of the square. I didn't get to last week because I was still working on my room a bit, but now that I'm basically done, other than like having to go through my closet, which I'll get to at some point, hopefully, I can do the weekly streams, and I will try my hardest to stick to that. Having the not the scarf project, god damn it, having this blanket project will help give me the motivation to stick to it, considering I have to also keep track and make sure I'm marking down how my mood is every day, so it's like it kind of helps me keep track of like, okay, what day of the week is it? When do I need to stream? We'll kind of use these weekly streams, like, I want it to be so I for sure have the one stream a week with this, and then like if I stream more throughout the week, like playing games or whatever, I stream more throughout the week. It's a little hard sometimes because we have the girls fairly often, my nieces, fairly often throughout the week, and my wall here, right where my desk is the same wall where all the girls' toys and things are in the living room. So if they are here and they're playing in their little mini kitchen, it is likely we'll be able to hear them through the wall. Or like if they like go to grab something in their little kitchen, it smacks against the wall and stuff. So I have to try to work around when they are here. But then there's also the point of working around when my mom wants to go shopping for like groceries and stuff when they aren't here. Or also then with that, whatever free time we have to be able to go and do stuff if we have the money and the time to. So there's a lot of things I have to work around. But we'll manage. So as long as I get these streams on Sundays, that's my main focus. So at least I'm streaming consistently. And it'll just be like a little check-in throughout the week. It's like, hey, you're still alive, right? You reflect on the week, reflect on the emotions, however. And yeah. I mean, I hope that I'm able to stream more than just the one a week, because lots of different plans for lots of different games with friends and stuff. Ty included, obviously. But I want to
No, I'm not included. I'm discluded. I'm outside of all of that, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I should probably not have opened up Cult of the Lamb. Just, my brain is in an entire different realm, fighting shadows of gods. I probably could have picked a more optimal thing to do in the background.
A little hard to find something that keep your attention like that and then also not take it up too much to where we can't talk.
Yeah.
It's difficult when it comes to games. Yeah, because I have all kinds of games I can play with friends. We can get back to the forest, which is...
At that point, we should restart.
At that point, we
'cause-
very much should restart, because we continued playing a lot after that first stream. Because, you know, it was my last stream that I did, where I was trying to play Slender, and it just overwhelmed my computer, and so we switched over to the forest and started to save. Well, we continued playing after that for at least a week or two, if not longer, and then got ourselves burnt out on it. We made a lot of progress in a short amount of time, and then moved on. And I didn't stream any of it. Because we were too distracted just hanging out. So we would definitely need to start a new save. Which isn't a big deal. And then someone bought me Valheim.
We played a
It's
lot
also-
of that, too.
Also, that we could play as a group. We eventually still need to get around to playing Grounded. We eventually still need to get around to playing The Raft.
I really want to play Grounded.
I
need
would like to at
practice.
some point play Left 4 Dead again. Because I haven't been able to actually play that on my streams, but I played it with friends on other streams, on other people's streams. I have...
That one would be.
Mm?
We don't have to do it as a group, but like that one is a good group game.
Mhm.
But if it comes down to it, we can both play it just on our
Yes.
own.
I'd love to see if, like, Donovan is real.
Yeah. Let's reflect.
Or
a
slice.
lot.
Or I also have plans to have Emmy join me for stream to play the dating sim games. One specifically, but you know, you never know. We might dabble in other ones. Because that's something we both adore. And then also to the point that Emmy at some point wants to, you know, do her own stuff. God, where's my Steam library? I need a phone. Actually, that's easier. We have Lethal Company.
Yeah, we're for sure gonna play that a little at some
Yeah,
point.
we just got to get that situated more. Where's my library? Probably could play Borderlands at some point.
Yeah.
on stream. That'd be fun. I still want to eventually get the group together to play Warframe on stream, but I need to get back into actually wanting to play Warframe before I can do that.
My pecs have pecs.
I have thought about playing Bioshock on stream.
Am I being dragged into that one? I hope I am.
Of course. Duh.
I know it's a spookier game, so I
Well,
figured you
I
probably
mean, I've
want.
played it by myself when I was younger. It's not that spooky. It was just that one spot in the game.
Okay, well.
when I was
BioShock
younger-
Infinite or
It-
Bioshock in general.
Infinite.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the only
Infinite,
one I
you-
have.
That's right. Anyway, don't check your Steam.
Ty, I swear to God.
It is actually like $8 right now.
Oh no. I have Dredge
Uh,
now as well. I can play at some point. Could do more golf with friends at any point. At some point, I don't remember when. I think it was when they were all 99 cents, but I have like all the Half-Life games. Or
Oh,
like
yeah.
most, if not all, I think.
I think there's a multiplayer mod for all of us too.
Get around to playing more House Flipper eventually. I bought A Little to the Left recently. I could do that for a little chill stream. Just do a chill Pampas Pizzeria stream. No, I don't know about that one. I have Portal. Spiritfarer is one that I got. I still need to play Stray on stream. Because Caramel bought me that forever ago to play on stream, but I couldn't at the time because it was still on my laptop.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, pleasant. We had the Terraria plans that we had going on that we're gonna figure out. I have a lot of things, a lot of games,
I really want
a lot
to
of
play
plans
Terraria.
that I need to actually get around to planning out more. You know, we have all the time in the world. Okay, after the green. Wait.
No,
We need more
Sorry.
purple. There is like 2 rows of yellow that we'll get at some point, but right now we have a pattern of purple and green, purple and green. It might as well just be the Hulk. Or the Joker. Whichever you prefer. What? What are you giggling about?
I'm the Joker, baby. just immediately in my head. It's really dumb. That's why I didn't say it out loud. But you called it
I'm gonna
out.
call you out. I recently did a little redesign of my persona that will be being shown eventually. For now, we're
Whenever
gonna
the next
stick to
game
my
stream
OG.
happens.
Hmm?
I said whenever the next game stream happens.
Well, more so, I'm debating on if I want to just start implementing things slowly, considering I've already like there's a new emote that I've uploaded that technically has the design of the new persona, but it's a little hard to see because they're wrapped up in a
Yeah.
blanket. But the redesign for Persona has been a thing. A good portion of the costume design and stuff is I give credit to Emmy, because Emmy did redesign of my Persona a little while back, and I took a lot of influence from that. And then with that, I've also been very slowly working on remaking my background, which I need to finish because I'm almost done with that. And then, along with the one emote that I just sent in chat, I am working on other new ones that fit with like the new Persona look that I'm excited to have done, but also I have so many random things that I'm working on at once that it's like a little overwhelming. Well, I do that to myself a lot, but I'm getting through it. Because, you know, I had to finish sewing all the ends of that scarf. I have to remember to stick to this project. Figuring out at the game stuff with people. Though the various drawings. But obviously I'm gonna prioritize the emotes. I have so many random projects. Yes, that is something to expect in the near future, is a bit of a revamp. With probably some more adjustments to, like, I don't know, overlays and things. I don't know yet. We'll see. The layout for the most part is going to be basically the same, with like the game / camera here, and then like the persona over there with the chat down here and the follower and stuff. That's mostly just going to be the same. It's just the actual image for the background for like on the starting screen when that's actually visible for the most part will be different, and then the persona itself will be different. Still, of course, the same kind of vibe-ish. Well, I mean, if I want to go off the vibe of the variation of my persona that I drew to use in the PNG Tuber Plus that I haven't actually been able to use on stream since I made it after that last stream, and obviously I haven't streamed since. Currently I'm using VitoTube for this one because I don't want to bother remaking it for PNG Tuber Plus. Also, it just runs better on my PC. For some reason. For some reason, PNG Tuber Plus just gives me a lot of issues. Oh,
That's
well.
probably because it's a more complex program.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, last time when I tried using it was last stream when we were having all the issues with the Slender game. So, like, with that part, for that, for when it comes to streaming using PNG Tuber Plus, it could be fine. We don't know yet. But I do know that it doesn't like to work with virtual camera in Discord. It's a little buggy with that. To be fair, things have also changed with how that kind of stuff is laid out and worked with Discord and such because of updates. So we'll see. I'll have to test that out again. Persona, emotes, background. Okay, yeah. Along with
Okay.
this. Hmm?
I just got killed through invincibility.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I literally had 10 seconds of invincibility and I got killed through it.
Huh.
New Game Plus is weird.
Okay. Along with this blanket project and finishing up that scarf, I have so many projects that I've started and need to finish. You know.
Guys, I'm gonna admit it. I stole your streamer. It's all my fault. I'm sorry.
Huh? I mean, maybe a little bit, but that's like what, like crochet projects and knitting projects and things.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I just started that smaller knitting project with that yarn that I just bought offline. Online. Because, you know, that's a thing. And then there's the cardigan, the very soft, plush, fuzzy orange cardigan that I'm currently working on knitting up because Finch bought me yarn for my birthday. Well, birthday and or Christmas. I think he was actually preferring it to be Christmas. So it was close to Christmas when we went. Then it was my birthday, even though there's only a week between. But, you know. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about... When I went to rearrange my room, I hadn't yet planned the specific day that I was gonna start working on rearranging my room. My mom had just... Initially, you know, we had been sick at the same time, and then she was getting better. And then suddenly it just hit her again, full force. And so it got so bad that my sister had to take her to the hospital to make sure there wasn't anything too horribly wrong. And to figure out why exactly it was happening. Turned out she had pneumonia. She's doing better now. She's doing a lot better now. Considering she just went and fucking deep cleaned the kitchen. She's doing a lot better now. Also being the fact that she's stuck at home because we have snow, which is weird for us to have at this time. Usually it's at least in February or March. At least from the past few years or so. But it was the night that my sister had to take her to the hospital, I got so anxious and nervous and worried about her that I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to start working on my room. And so I started rearranging the furniture and was like, oh jeez, yeah, I know pneumonia is tough. I've personally, thankfully, never had to deal with it, but I know from what I've read that pneumonia is uh annoying, painful, not fun, a bitch. But I had like a large portion of my stuff just out of my room, out in the living room. I made sure to keep a clear path through the hallway to my mom's room, so when she got home from the hospital after my sister took her, she could go to her bed and just go to bed and sleep. But, like, there was still a lot of stuff out in the living room, and I had, even with that, I had all the big actual furniture pieces still in my room that I had to work around. I had a hell of a time trying to move my bed frame because that thing is not the most stable, and it's a pain in the ass to move with one person, especially when I'm not the strongest.
I'm sorry.
Hurry up and
Work-
get your butt out here. No. No. But yeah, I eventually, very slowly, very cautiously, very painfully managed to move the bed to the corner that I wanted it with very, very minimal space. We become bodybuilders! So we can bench press Ty when he moves out. Alright, Poke, sounds like a plan.
Wow, then we can all be ripped.
Oh my god. But, like, I obviously, to also move the bed, had to take my mattress off of it to make it easier. It's fine. Poke, no! Since, like, 3 days ago. Oh, Lord. So there's also me having to deal with the mattress, and then, obviously, a mattress not on bed mean no bed for me to sleep on, because I wasn't at the time bothering to throw it on the floor for me to sleep on, like, in the living room or whatever, but I had no bed in my room, and then also the fact that there was a crap ton of furniture all over the place and making it hard for me to get through the room, even if I wanted to. Because that night I was like, you know what, screw it, I am not finishing this today. Even though normally I would make sure to finish everything throughout the day, but because of how late in the day that I started the project of me rearranging things because of the panic of my mother being in the hospital, it was very late, very, very late by the time it was just done for the day. And so I slept on the couch in the living room after getting at least most of my stuff in the room for the time being to get it out of the way of the living room. It was a rough night. I didn't sleep much because I wanted to get back up to start things as soon as possible the next day. And then I worked on my room some more. Still not quite to the point of me getting the bed in there, really the mattress, but still a lot of good progress. And then I went and took a nap on my mom's bed for a couple hours, and then went back to work. And I finally got my mattress on the bed. Also, sleeping on my mom's bed, you know, she has an extremely soft mattress, which normally, you know, wouldn't be an issue if it weren't for the fact that I can't handle, like, soft mattresses. I need a firmer mattress. So, even then, though I felt better, I wasn't as tired because I actually got some more sleep. I was still feeling like garbage because I was uncomfortable. in that soft mattress. Where am I? Purple, green, green, purple, purple, green, green. So you know, still suffering, but hey, progress. I finally got all of the furniture where I wanted it to go. Finally got my mattress in place. And all I had needed to do after that was put all the items back where they needed to be, like in my shelf. Finish setting up. Well, I think for the most part I had my PC set up. There was just a couple of things I needed to readjust and move around, like where things were plugged in, because I had things plugged in the wrong spots in some of them. You know, make sure all electronics that I have plugged in work properly. So make sure my PC turns on fine, my monitors were connected correctly, and then make sure my TV was all set up, and then the DVD player, the Xbox were all plugged in and properly working. There's also that, yeah, with my TV. Because the way I had my room laid out before, with the head of the bed over here, my TV was on the shelf at the complete opposite side of the room. So when I sat at the top of my bed, on the occasion that I would sit in bed to watch TV, I could not read the screen. Because I have a little bit smaller of a TV than I used to. Because the TV I had before was fucking heavy. Too heavy for me to reasonably keep it in my room with how often I move stuff around. Because my god, was it a workout just to move the TV itself. So that's now in my mom's room, and has been for a while. And now I have the smaller TV, which is a Roku TV. So it's much lighter. So much lighter. I can move it around fine by myself. Oh my god. Oh my god. But hey, now it's like where my bed is sat, my TV is like in the middle of the room basically, but it's like up against the back of my other desk here. So like it's a good divider there. So it's only halfway across the room and not all the way across the room, so I can actually see it and actually read it when I go and scroll through YouTube and stuff. Because my god, I could not read anything. I literally, when it was across the room, grabbed my phone, opened the camera, and like zoomed into the TV screen with my phone to try and read it. That's how bad it was, Tom.
Yeah.
But now I can see it fine, and we're all good. I also just need new glasses, but you know, that's a whole nother story. Oh, situation. Why do things have to be so expensive?
Oh.
Aw.
I learned what the sacrifice necklaces do.
Oh.
They fight back.
Oh?
Yeah, and then they turn into ball and aim.
What?
Yeah, the dudes I had to fight at the end.
Mm.
I think they're also immortal now.
Huh.
Sorry, that was super interesting. I was just trying to figure out what it did, and a whole different cutscene played.
At some point, I need to get... I need to not yawn in the middle of my sentence. I need to get, like, a blocker? Like, a thing for me to stretch out the radius squares and stuff. So there's, you know, stretched correctly and shape, they stay in shape. Because the way they are, if I don't, it's a little bit rough. It's not that big a deal, I don't mind it too much, but...
Some pet that dog.
Time to pet that dog. Where's my
Some pet
cat?
that dog.
Tig! Where'd you go? Okay, he's passed out in the bed. I should have known. Crying to get in here, sits on the footstool behind me for a minute, and then immediately goes to bed. Sounds about right. I've also... off topic of cat, but, I've started finding, like, pulling out, like, when I was, going through my stuff when I was rearranging, I pulled out and sorted out, like, a ton of my old journals and things. And also a ton of the, like, old unused ones that I had, because I'm horrible about using the journals that I have. As well as sketchbooks. Especially considering I've now basically moved almost completely to digital drawing. So, like, I don't do traditional sketching and drawing as much anymore. I should get back into that at some point. But I have a ton of journals, and I need to, like, I want to start writing more regularly again, because I did that for a little bit back when I had that stream schedule that I was kind of sticking to for a while, and also just a normal schedule throughout the day that I created and stuck to for a little bit. I'm proud of at least how long I stuck to it, but like I eventually did stop. Partially because of like the shifting and changing of the schedule, like when we had the girls and stuff, so like that made things a little difficult. And then also I started dog sitting for my sister. There's also having to take care of the dog. Really, well, take care of the dog as in occasionally take her outside so she can go to the bathroom. But I want to try to write more often, like work on just doing it consistently and using my journals, because I have so many. Like, I have 2 journals that I usually keep in this drawer that's in my desk here, that has like my crocheting stuff in them, like my notes and things, and my little half patterns that I write for myself. I have more journals in here, I think. I have journals over here in this drawer. I have journals in this drawer. I have journals on the shelf across my room. I have journals on a pile over here on the table. I have journals over here on the desk. I have a problem. And now I feel like I've gone through all my topics too quickly and I don't know what to talk about now.
I'm just like, I don't know why I decided that I wanted to do the no hate run fleece
Oh.
so bad, but I'm dead. Okay, it's fair enough. That's what I get for talking. Yeah, as soon as I was like focused on it, I was like, oh, this is a problem.
I still have some things I need to work on organizing. I have plans to work on that. My mom also would like to go through her own closet at some point, because she needs to go through it and reorganize. So, since that is something I need to do in my room, we decided that eventually we're gonna plan out and set aside a day where we both just go through our closets and organize. Currently, my closet is organized in a way to where I should be able to access stuff through the door of it on the far side against, like, in the corner, basically. Like the closet's here, and this wall, and the door's obviously there. But But the side of the door of the closet that's closer to the other wall is the one where I have everything in it organized to be able to like get, because that's what kind of worked, because my desk was like right there in front of the closet, and so back here where my chair was is like where I would go and access that side of the door of the closet. But now that side of the closet is blocked with shelves. And it's the other side of the closet that I need to have access to. So I need to rearrange the stuff in the closet so I can do that.
Poke says, questions. What's your favorite activity that begins with the letter B or I believe?
I think because most of that is lowercase, it is an L.
It might be an L. I don't know. No, that looks like an L.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay.
For B, I don't get to do this often, but playing badminton, I guess. I haven't done that in forever, but I like badminton a lot.
I thought you were gonna say being with Ty for a second. That's not even like I expected you to say that. It like in you know what I mean. Like I just.
I mean,
that
yeah,
is what I thought you would
but
have said.
I mean, yeah, but we almost taking the question seriously.
Fair enough.
For L. Here, for L, my favorite activity that starts when it goes to L would be laughing with Ty.
No way.
There.
Yeah, you didn't have to.
I know.
Do that.
I mean, it's not wrong.
That's fair.
Oh my god.
You know what's funny is I think all of my thing was during the ad break, so if there's people in here listening without without subscription, they just didn't hear that part.
Well, considering how long it's been since I've streamed, I doubt anybody has a sub to me right now.
That's fair.
So
I'm not allowed to have one till February 1st.
Lord.
I.e. my Prime sub just is used right now for whatever reason.
Also, I know obviously it was the Poke's correction for the L, but it just looks like they just said L.
Yeah.
It's just L.
I'm constantly afraid.
You know,
Uh,
my music doesn't really fit very well, but that's fine. I just really enjoy the music for Genloss and Dial Town, so I'm gonna stick to that. Even if a lot of it is very dramatic. And more on the, at least when it comes to Genloss, at least, more on the creepier side. Oh, this fits better. Thank you, Dial Town.
oh, they changed it in that patch.
Oh.
Yeah, you know how the French and I were talking about the purple fleece and how they changed it and it wasn't nearly as good as it was?
Mm-hmm.
They changed it again and now it's every time a tarot card is gone. Or every time a tarot card is drawn. Cannot speak. I was wondering what happened in that patch.
No, we're almost to the first row of yellow. I need to do this row, and then a row of purple, and then we get to do a row of yellow. And then 2 more of
Man.
green. And then another yellow! And then 2 more of green.
And a lot of green this week. I wonder what happened this week.
I mean, why is this on orange? Stupid marker.
I was making funny about the fact that I've been home like all week because I didn't have school for most
Yeah.
of it.
I mean, green is the neutral, like, content, just calm day kind of feel.
Yeah.
I've been very calm and content, and then also very productive. And a little bit of just, like, a couple of especially positive happy days.
Like yesterday, where we died laughing playing Borderlands 2.
I didn't actually mark that down. Wait. No, yes I did. I'm just being dumb.
And I know you were having a lot of fun with it because you actually started like laughing so hard that you were
coughing.
having trouble composing yourself again.
I set myself into a little bit of a coughing fit.
Yeah.
I was wheezing so bad. I swear since I was sick, my wheeze has gotten worse. Like, it was a bit of a wheeze before, but since I got sick and had the bad, like, cough, I didn't even get that bad of a cough, but, like, it was enough.
Yeah.
It's even more wheezy. Just call me Weezer. I hate myself for that joke.
It's okay. I shouldn't have gone along with it. I could have just left it there. And we would have been fine.
You wanna know something that's dumb about this desk? Which you already are kind of aware of, Ty, because I complained about it when I was moving stuff around. But this top part of this desk opens upward. Which is, you know, kind of inconvenient if you're gonna put your monitor up here, which is where I would assume most people would because it's raised up.
Yeah.
And it has little knobs here and like a facade of drawers. But obviously, that's not an actual drawer. That's a facade, and you have to open it upwards to get into there. So there's a ton of space down here that I could be using to store stuff, but I cannot. Unless I want to move my monitor and everything that I have on top of this off beforehand. And then I'd have to move everything again if I want to get back into there. That's dumb, isn't it?
It is. It's pretty dumb.
So I've thought about tearing out this facade of the drawers. And, I don't know, probably using at least one panel of it, like one piece of it, as like a support in the center so this thing isn't too unstable. Though the wood's fairly decent thickness, so it probably wouldn't be too big a deal, but just to be safe. And just take it and then turn it and stick it in the center under there so like it's supported. And then I have space! But we will see. I'd have to mention that to my mom first. For both, you know, the idea of tearing apart the desk, but also to have help doing so.
Yeah.
Man, I want to play more Borderlands.
Me too. I've been wanting to all day, but
Oh, looks like we're gonna have to play more Borderlands after stream, huh?
yeah. And for those of you who would like to watch Borderlands, don't worry. We plan on it eventually.
Yeah. Well, eventually we'll just get around to like restarting and doing a new save or whatever and streaming it.
Yeah.
But for now,
Because we wanted to do that with Finch and Becca, but we got bored yesterday and wanted to play Borderlands, so we
Emmy.
ended up. Yeah.
Emmy is the one that really wanted to play Borderlands with people.
I know. Damn.
It was part of the reason that I got back into Borderlands.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's only it's 4 people. Right? It's 4 people, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
It's like a rough spot on my finger that keeps getting caught on the yarn. It's really annoying. Done with that part of the green. Purple, green, green, purple, purple, green. Purple. What else should we talk about? At least roughly for most of them, kind of our most topics.
Yeah.
It's my opinion on bowling.
What is your opinion on bowling, Chaos?
I prefer it over golf. That's all. I guess it's the most I can say. I'm fine with playing like mini golf, or like obviously if it's a video game, it's fine. I don't like golf though, actual golf, but that's because I associate it with a person that I'd rather not think about. So, regular golf is terrible. I 100% agree. Yes. Mini golf though, mini golf is fun as hell. Yeah, no, if I want to go into a little more detail, my toxic ex-boyfriend used to play golf. So, I associate it with him, and I don't like it. Bowling's meh, though. I've never been the best. I remember having to do bowling for, like, part of, a course that we did in gym in, middle school and such.
So, I have a problem with bowling.
Oh.
I suck at it bowling normally, and the way I like to bowl would break a normal person's fingers.
Oh.
My friend realized halfway through a round where I got like 6 strikes that I was bowling completely wrong.
Oh.
And he's like, dude, you're gonna break your fingers.
Jesus, Ty.
So I suck at bowling other than that.
We have a little bowling alley here in town that in high school, it was like later on, I think sophomore, junior year maybe. But no, it would be like sophomore year. Yeah, sophomore year. But our actual PE teacher had to basically be on leave for the longest time because he had cancer. And so we basically had like almost a long-term sub. She was also really sweet, wonderful lady. Everybody loved her. But one of the things she would do was for PE on occasion, I think we ended up making it like a weekly thing almost. But we would, as a class, she would take us and we'd leave the school and go just around the corner where the bowling alley was, and we'd go and do bowling. And that was our PE class. I would sit on the benches and crochet. Because I didn't like bowling. And I refused to play. But hey, I wasn't getting reprimanded for it. I wasn't getting marked down for it. So I didn't really care. So I got a good amount of free time during PE to just sit and crochet. Which this lady was also an older lady, so sometimes she would come and talk to me about like what I was working on. Which is always fun. Love when that happens. If you hadn't noticed, I like to ramble on about my projects. So that's part of the reason I decided I wanted to do these kind of streams.
Yes, I didn't know you were the type. It's when I think I started crocheting. If it wasn't my sophomore year, which I think it might have been, based on like how I'm remembering from like the classes I was in at the time. I think it might have been that year. So it's been at least, I think, if I remember correctly, because I not too long ago like took the time to like calculate and like remember. It's like how long it's been. I think it's been about like, was it 5-6 years ish now that I've been crocheting, and then like a year-ish that I've actually been like practicing more when it comes to my knitting. Which, funny enough, I don't know if I've mentioned it in past crocheting streams, but knitting was the first one that I tried to do. Like, I tried to learn how to knit before I started to learn how to crochet. Because I didn't even know crocheting was a thing at the time. But I was struggling a lot. And like, with a lot of the tutorials that I would watch, they would try to teach you to throw the yarn instead of holding it the other way. I think there's terms for it. I can never remember which term is for which. But like the way that you hold your yarn in which hand, whatever. But I could never figure it out. Like, it never clicked in my brain. And then at some point, in my search of like tutorials to try to figure it out and to get the hang of it, I found crocheting. I found crochet tutorials. And I was like, wow, this looks cool. I think it's similar to what I was wanting to do anyways, so this worked. And so I had my mom take me to the store, got me some crochet hooks. Actually, initially, we went digging through my mom's stuff because she had a box of old metal, tiny, like crochet hooks that were my grandma's, because my grandma used to use those to like make doilies and things, and the little very uncomfortable slippers / socks that my mom absolutely hated. But eventually I got a set of crochet hooks and some good yarn to use, which, you know, the basic of just acrylic, which I kind of just stick to for the most part. And I've been crocheting ever since. And then wanting to get back into knitting, I gave it another shot, but realized that instead of trying to toss the yarn, like control the working yarn with my right hand, that I could hold it the same way I do when I crochet and work it with my left hand, which worked so much better. So now I crochet and knit perfectly fine. Like, I'm still working a little on my skills for my knitting, but we're getting there. I can actually do it now, so. It's like I have, if I want to move things that are down here, so I have my snacks and things and nothing good. I have a scrap scarf that I've been working on for a while that is all knitted. With all kinds of different colors of yarn and such. And it's fairly long by this point. Not long enough for me to consider it a scarf. For at least my taste. But we've gone over my taste in scarves links. But yeah, big, colorful, knitted scrap scarf. He's going, that's for sure. It's not the neatest, it's not the nicest, but it's just kind of just a fun little project on the side that I occasionally work on. I have so many tiny balls of yarn to go through. This scarf's gonna end up being long, and I love it. I don't know why. I don't know why I have such a big love for just massive scarves, like, whether it be massive in the terms of, like, the width of it, or massive in the terms of, like, its length, or both, when it comes to the example of the one that I showed earlier that I've been working on. But there's just something about them that just scratches an itch in my brain. And they're just so nice and cozy. And I love them.
Yeah, it's just wants to wear a blanket everywhere.
I have multiple blanket scarves. You're not wrong by this statement. It is just it's a socially accepted version of just wearing a blanket everywhere. Which to say, not to say that that's not always accepted, it's just, you know, people are judgy. Not that I care. But, also, fashion. Not that I'd say I'm fashionable. I mean, I've had people say that, but I don't know. I just wear what I feel comfortable in, that I think looks good, and if other people think it looks good, then it's a win-win. But you know, the basic part of it is just jeans and a graphic t-shirt. But then I also do the combat boots that I wear, and the varying different jackets that I have, and then the hats and or flower crowns that I have, and the oh so many necklaces that I have to help accessories, or scarves, and then the gloves that I make, and then the other hats that I like, the beanies that I make. I like to accessorize, in other words. That's my main way of going about things. And the amount of times where I've gone and like picked out an accessory and then matched the outfit to the accessory instead of having accessories that match the outfit. And it works out well, so. It helps when I have most of my things are either like, well, I have a lot of black t-shirts, and then a lot of red, of course, because it's my favorite color, so of course I'm gonna have a lot of red. But I have a lot of the same general colors that I stick to, so things work well together. I'm done with the purple for the time being. I'm gonna need to wind this yarn up at some point. I'll do that later. Considering my yarn winder is across the room, I should wait for later. But I don't need the purple anymore. Yeah, okay. Yellow, green, green, yellow, green, green. We go from Hulk to the Organ Ducks.
Yeah, I'm checking something.
Mm.
I'm noticing enemies are a little fast, and I think I have an idea. Wonderful. Thank you, NVIDIA. NVIDIA
Did your friend
decided
get
that I need put it back on uncapped.
Huh. It's trying to ruin your gameplay. It's trying to screw you over.
Really trying to make the game harder. They were like, you're doing too good. You need to start doing bad at video game again. That's probably why I got hit through invincibility earlier.
Makes sense to me.
Does it? I feel like the game changing through FPS changes is always one of those things where it's like, in my head it's so easy to fix that, but also barely anyone ever fixes that.
Hmm.
There's straight up games that are so based on your FPS being locked to like 30, that straight up the game becomes impossible because enemies just glitch out of the areas. Like I've seen when people were first emulating some older like Zelda games,
Mm-hmm.
they straight up would run it on like 200 to 300 FPS. You just watch an enemy fly through the walls of the level.
Oh god.
It's so funny to see, but at the same time, it's like, then it made sense, but now that we can achieve such a high FPS, it makes no sense to not have your game be able to run on them.
This man is getting in trouble. It's annoying. Stop it.
Ooh, terrified. Perfect.
Trying to get this in a way that will function right. Just pull out some of the yarn. Because it's being a pain in the ass.
hate the small rooms full of objects. There's no reason for them to exist other than to be annoying. Not a fan of shield enemies either. No, I'm just gonna close Cult of the Lamb. It's not my day-to-day, obviously. The world has decided that today I suck at video games.
That's okay. Sometimes those days happen. It's fine, I'll just carry you in Borderlands later.
As if we don't both just, like, immediately go down everywhere.
Shh, you weren't supposed to say that.
Oh, sorry. I mean, Chaos is really good at Borderlands. And they've been carrying me
Flashback
the
to like
entire
when we
time.
started, it was like, hey, you know you can hold the button to collect everything, right? It's like, I can? I've been playing this game for how long? And I'm just now finding out? To be fair, it wasn't explicitly said.
There's literally a tutorial pop-up that tells you that.
What?
Yeah, like during looting
Are you fucking
Claptrap's
kidding me?
place.
I hate everything. I can't read.
It's okay, Chaos. I can. The perfect combo. Can read, cannot read.
Practically getting a degree. Fair enough. Oh, that'd be nice.
You're pretty much getting a degree in book club.
I love that.
That's what an English degree is, I'm pretty sure. I'm good at that last one. I'm good at editing.
Rhetoric. I remember learning about rhetoric in high school. In my language arts classes. It was I don't really mind it too much. I don't remember much of anything, but I remember it wasn't horrible. It was enjoyable enough for me to not be like too upset about having to do it in class, but it was not enjoyable enough for me to be able to remember much of anything I learned from it. It probably helped too that I had a really fun teacher for my language arts class in high school at that time. I crocheted a lot in her class. That's also because she like. It was also a lot in like the breaks of the class, so it wasn't like it was. Well, sometimes it was when I was in the middle of supposed to be doing something, but she liked to knit, and so sometimes we talk about things. And then she ended up I don't remember if she was switching to a different school district to work or if she was leaving for a while for like a trip or something. I don't remember entirely, but she no longer worked at our school. We follow each other on Instagram. She was one of my favorite teachers, so it was really, like, sad to see her have to go.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking forward to Borderlands.
I have like 5 rows left.
Yeah.
And as they get further along, they become larger, like longer.
Yeah,
And so they take a little longer.
I know.
And then I also have to sew in all the ends. I'm gonna half-ass sew them in, but you know.
Yeah.
See, if this is like meant to be like a gift or whatever for someone, I would actually take time to properly sew them in. But because this is just a for me thing, I'm gonna just half-ass it, and they're not gonna be the most stable, but it's fine. We'll be fine. Sometimes special people come into our lives just to stay for a bit before going. The important part is the moments you have to share together. Yeah, that's true. I miss. There was a lot of, especially like the language arts teachers at my high school that I especially got along with, and that I really enjoyed. It's always language arts teachers. They're always the sweetest. At least from my experience. I miss a lot of them. I also miss my choir teacher. He was really cool. He helped me a lot with like just my mental health and such. Like he's just a really cool guy and just real sweet. Being in choir and having him as a teacher throughout high school helped me a lot. And if I have a positive teacher, there's also the negative teachers, but I'm not going to get into those because I don't want to think about them. Probably adjust that. Yeah, that's better. Almost 2 hours into stream and I'm only now just adjusting like the coloring and stuff with the camera. Oh well. Still a little off, but it's closer.
I love that I got like completely zoned out for a little bit. And then I come back and I just see folks' message. Sometimes special people come into our lives just to stay for a bit before going. The important part is the moments you got to share together.
Mm.
And I don't know if there is any context.
There
I was
was.
zoned out. Okay.
So I was talking about the teacher that I had in high school that left. And then I talked about how many good teachers that I had that I miss.
Yeah.
And then I said, and then there's, of course, with all the good ones, there's the bad ones, but I don't want to think about those, so we're not going to talk about that.
I see. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I've been like extra spacey today, which is probably just the product of me sleeping for so long.
That's fair.
Like earlier, I'm not 100% sure on what you needed the mods for. My brain just auto-filled it as from the fog, but I wasn't sure about that one. So I just kind of was like, oh boy, how do I bring up that I just straight up couldn't focus enough to hear that one.
Mods?
Yeah, it was earlier today when we were just hanging out watching YouTube. And I could have sworn you were like, I need the mods before I do that.
Yeah, it was, I was talking about how, because I was scrolling through YouTube and one of God, I forgot. Is it Kara or Kara? Kara.
Oh, for Alphabet?
Yeah. It's because one of their videos popped up and I was like, oh yeah, we need to get back to Alphabet at some point. It's been months. And then I was like, but I think I accidentally deleted the mods that I had for it, so I need to go and grab those again. Because I haven't played on that version of Minecraft in a while either, so I need to also get my basic, like, mods as well. But yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
I see.
Yeah.
My brain just not working. Sorry about that one. But I have most of the mods that you were using, at least. So I'll give them to you after stream.
Yeah.
Especially because I don't think Kara left the mod folder.
Oh, it's been months since we've been on there, and I was like, I would play on it so much before, like, I was getting back into streaming, because I had been on a bit of a break at that time, and so we played and did so much off stream that it's like, it felt weird to go back onto it and then stream it when there was so much we had.
Yeah.
And then, like, I also burned myself out on it, so it's like, I don't know. I feel like by now it'd be awkward to go back on there, but at the same time, it's like, who knows? To bring back the old bit. the return of the Jessica and Roger Rabbit skins.
You've been missing those ones.
A little bit.
It's okay, I've been missing them too.
Ah. Hydrate. Hydrate time.
Oh no.
Time for
I
me to
don't
go
have any
open my
water.
very
Yeah.
squeaky water bottle. There we go.
You gotta hydrate before you dehydrate.
Thank you, Poke.
Alright, now fix your posture.
That was mean. Okay, let's scoot closer. There we go.
It's funny because I could tell this time.
Mm. Guys, Ty's bullying me.
I can't believe it. I'm bully. I'm so bully.
Good! Oh! Wow, I see how it is. So, geez, I need to work on correcting my mic settings and things. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it's. Ah. God, can I please stop yawning?
No.
Ads!
Oh.
This yawn brought to you by.
The color blue. Green dog.
Hey, Chaos.
Ah.
What does F stand for?
Fuck!
Damn. How are we supposed to get this one monetized?
Too bad. Jesus. Okay. Ty,
What?
what does X stand for?
Xylophone.
That was an easy answer.
Fine.
I mean, so was mine, but. Anyways.
I'm gonna have to think of like words that start with X.
That was the point. It was meant to be a difficult one.
Um. Man.
That's
I really do
no,
not know.
no.
Extreme, dude. Reminds me of when I was in school, and they served breakfast, and they would have the extreme burritos.
Oh my god.
Mm. Xylograph. There you go. Is that one?
Fine.
That's an interesting word.
Yeah, but it's still gonna start to like xylophone, so it's like,
I know.
still too.
I don't know very many, and I didn't.
That's fair.
Xylograph I only know because it's a wood. It's a wood engraving thing. Unless I went outside of English. Because a word I've learned in a different language is xantho is yellow in another language. I only know that.
Man,
'Cause
I
it's-
love when I hear my neighbors downstairs just banging all over the floor and on the wall and shit, making a ton of noise.
Yeah.
The joys of living in an apartment.
I don't miss it. I will promptly miss it though when I first got out of there because I'm stuck in it. Unless we get a market crash like the year I get out there.
I mean, hasn't there been talks of that recently? I feel like I've heard a couple things, a couple. mentions of
We're
that.
getting like to the point where no one's going to be able to sell their houses because they're way too expensive right now, and so all the prices are probably going to climb down. As far as a full-on crash, we won't see any of that right now. But even if we do before I move out, my family's probably going to buy land because we're financially stable enough to do that.
Imagine.
My dad wanted to do it just so we had some, and I was like, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to putting in the work and turning it
Jesus.
into like an airsoft field or something.
That was a big thud. Sounded like someone fucking fell.
Oh, people are saying that, and then that's not completely true either.
I hate my neighbors.
People who say things are too stable for a crash don't know enough. Because they're like, no, it's okay because
You're cutting out a bit.
too expensive. Oh, am I? I don't know if that's Discord. No, my connection's fine. Is it on your end that I'm cutting out?
I don't know. It sounded like the usual, like, cutting out that I've been hearing. So I don't, like, when it comes to, like, your controller being...
My
mean.
controller's been unplugged for a while.
I don't know then!
And Poga saying that it
What?
didn't pop up on stream, so...
That's fucking weird. So I very
yeah, it's
clearly
pretty
heard.
strange. I'm also so quiet on your end.
Why don't people tell me these things? Said it was
I mean,
quiet, they said it was
okay.
reasonable.
To be fair, I'm talking pretty quiet, but... I'm sorry.
Yeah. I get that poke. I think
I'm not gonna have a normal. I'm not gonna have any normal colored in my house.
You were cutting out again.
That time I heard it. I don't know why. My mic just might be dying. It might be time to replace it.
Maybe.
So I've owned it, what, 3-4 years now?
But speaking of colorful houses, I think I know I've talked in VCs about my brother's house, but I don't remember if I've mentioned it on stream. The outside of my brother's house is like this kind of brightish orange, and like the front porch is like red with purple accents. Apparently an older lady used to own it, like before he bought it and fixed it up and stuff. An older lady used to own it, and all the rooms are very colorful. Like the outside being hasn't changed, but the inside, I don't remember what color the living room was, but I remember helping paint the kitchen. The kitchen had this yellow walls that were well, not quite as bright as this yellow that you could see, but a pretty bright yellow. And the cabinets and stuff were purple. And yeah, technically purple and yellow are complementary colors, but you have to get them at the right like balance of like saturation and such for them to actually look good together. It wasn't the best choices, I'm gonna be honest. And then there was one of the bedrooms had like this minty, like almost teal looking walls with this like almost salmon pink color for like the windowsills. It was very interesting. But it's all painted like neutral colors now. But yeah. Some of it I didn't mind. Like the colors of like the tealy color with the salmon in the bedroom, I didn't mind that. That was kinda cute. I would have adjusted the colors when it came to the kitchen. But yeah. Very interesting the first time walking in there. I think the living room was already painted by the time I first walked in, so I didn't get to see the color that they were before.
Honestly, looking at it, I might just have to replace the cord.
That makes sense.
The problem is I have no idea. It's a USB to something,
Oh.
or it's a microphone cable. But my headset doesn't have a USB, and it takes up the singular port on my thing. So, yeah, I don't know. I should probably look at a new microphone anyway, because I can afford a more expensive one.
One more row of yellow, and then 2 of green, and then I'm done with this square for like the rose white, and then I need to sew in the ends, and then we're done.
Very green and yellow scarf
Blanket.
or blanket.
This is just the first 2
I remembered
squares
it
of
with
the
blanket.
year.
As-
We'll see how things go.
Like the second the word scarf came out of my mouth, I was like, "It's a blanket." It's okay.
I kept doing it earlier. It's fine.
Yeah.
When you work on 2 projects that are both a ton of granny squares, but one's a blanket, one's a scarf, you're gonna get them mixed up.
Luckily, my first thing is going to be essentially a poncho.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when me, Finch, and Becca had went out to Joanne's that time, you know, when he bought me the yarn that I'm using for that cardigan that I'm knitting, as I was looking at the yarn trying to figure out what I wanted, Finch suggested me buying the yarn that I need to make you a cardigan. I was like, I do that now. I have so long until he's gonna be out here. Might as well
He
just
might
wait.
get taller.
Might as well just wait.
Considering the growing pain in my legs recently, I actually might, and I'm scared.
Oh Lord.
Maybe then I'll be taller than this.
Oh my God.
Genuinely, I really hope I don't get taller. But
yeah.
every time I grow like even a quarter inch, my fear for my health goes by like 20%. Is this not fully turned towards me? Is that the problem? Hang on. Is this better?
Talk more so I can tell.
Alright, so I'm just gonna keep talking. This is just gonna be me filling space for a second while I try and figure if this is working.
Seems like it.
I think it was just not pointed at me enough.
Oh Lord.
Okay, well that's better than having to full on replace it.
Yeah.
I mean, not like it would super matter, because I could keep the microphone and, like, all the pieces that aren't the cord. Because my brother has the same one. So if he damaged another piece, I could replace it with these pieces.
Fair enough.
But I think we're good. Ugh. Man, I wish I was a little more conversational today. I feel bad leaving a lot of empty space.
It's okay. It's not every second of the stream has to be filled with us talking.
That's fair.
It's okay to have a couple chill moments here and there. My crochet streams usually are pretty chill, so. That's why people like them.
I just looked at my Steam for a second.
Oh?
The last time I played Valheim was my birthday.
Ah.
Been a minute. It could be worse. It could be Left 4 Dead. The last time I played that was July of last year.
Yeah. It's been a minute. Oh, look, a bathtub.
Oh, look, a bathtub.
Oh, Jesus. What food has the worst texture to you? What food has the best?
Worst texture. Grapes.
What?
I don't like grapes that much. They squishy. I eat like a lot of things, okay, Chaos? There's not a lot of things that bother me.
Fair enough. Okay, damn.
Well, most fruit textures bother me. I don't know why.
Huh. I get more texture issues with vegetables. I cannot stand corn and peas.
I love vegetables, and I tolerate corn and peas.
I literally cannot eat either without gagging.
Best texture, chips. I don't know. I like crispy texture.
That's pretty. Chips are. That's a pretty good one. But Oh. I think Kevin is trying to open my door.
You know what? Here's another question then. What's the best vegetable?
Carrots.
Carrots? Okay, I'm glad we agree.
I love carrots.
Me too.
Kevin has been let in. Now both the boys
Yeah.
are here.
This is why the Jessica Rabbit Roger Rabbit thing happened. We just both love carrots.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, certainly nothing else has influenced that in any way.
I like how it's either you are the Roger Rabbit to my Jessica Rabbit, i.e. my Honey Bunny, or you're my Eeyore.
My two moods, funny and depression.
Oh my god. No!
I know that's not what you meant, it's okay.
I'm being bullied again.
Guys, I'm sorry, I'm a bully. If I ever take it too far, chat, make us do cowboy voice.
No! Don't! No, don't encourage that. Oh.
It's okay, Chaos, I'll do it with you. I either like that is my real true moods. I'm either just chillin' a little funny or an absolute agent of chaos.
Ah, yes, one of my agents.
Your best one.
And my favorite.
Right. I'm sorry, that didn't sound good.
Slapping at Pokes.
How many gigs have you booked them? Many. They have a wonderful singing voice, and they do really well.
Bull. I call bull.
It's not true. How dare you?
Remember, Poke is the one in the band that's the singer.
Yeah,
I've
but
been-
you have a great voice too.
Eh.
I'm gonna give you a hug and kiss. Alright.
Is that a threat?
Yeah.
Is it meant to
It
be a threat? It's just gonna make you say more. Just say- If that's the outcome, then.
Fine, I'm gonna threaten the opposite. No hugging to kiss. No forehead to kiss for you.
Dang. I'm gonna go wallow in my own self-pity then.
Damn. Me too.
Ah. Okay. Green time. For that last little
Spencer,
bit.
what powers do I get?
Green.
Alright, so we have fire,
We really need to watch that.
lightning.
I wanna watch
Ice.
Ninjago.
I've never seen it.
Ah! I used to watch it when it was still, like, just airing on TV as a kid.
And the elemental power I get?
Green. Oh my god. One of my favorite songs from the Dial Town soundtrack. Dog Bark.
I love that I sound on your stream when I'm quieter.
Hmm.
Cause like I mean it helps I'm facing away the mic, but if I'm talking a little lower, I sound super distant. So you're just like, yes, my favorite Dial Town, and then just really distantly Green. That's another thing I need to learn more about.
Hmm.
What the heck a Dial Town is.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know what it is. You guys listen to the thing, but
It's a really dumb, sometimes a little raunchy, dirty humor,
oh, I
phone
see.
dating simulator.
It's phone guy dating sim. I see it.
Yeah, it's from this. I hate saying that. I think it's the same creator that made that Five Nights at Freddy's game, Five Nights at Fuckboys, I think it was, where they actually show the phone guy as just a PNG of a dude with a phone photoshopped over his head and such. Like, I never put two and two together until I found a video a little while back. It's like, oh yeah, this is the same dude that made this game. It's like, oh, that makes sense. That makes a
We
lot
also gotta
of
watch
sense.
Epithet Erase stuff. That popped into my head. Like,
Yes,
when I first
there's a
woke
lot of
up,
things
I
we need
was
to
like,
watch. We need to watch more of Dragon Prince. We need to watch more Haikyuu. We, well, again, I say this before, we need to watch Ninjago. We need to watch more Total Drama.
Yeah.
To go through our list. Just, there's so many things.
Crunch it.
We need to get Poke at some point and watch more Rough Ruffman.
Yeah.
Fitch.
Or Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a long list.
Yeah, and there's a lot of the list that we never wrote down that we really should have.
We gotta watch both Brother Bear movies.
Oh, absolutely.
I haven't seen them since I was like 7.
Yeah, same.
I just know I really liked it, and
The
My
first one's
brother
really good. The
rewatched-
second one is, well, teach their own. I like it, but that doesn't. I know there's a lot of people that didn't.
a lot of people say it's kind of meh.
Yeah.
But meh is also pretty good for a sequel to a thing that probably didn't need to have one.
Yeah. Hello, welcome back.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break and leave the room. I'll be right back.
You're gonna leave me all by myself? That's fine.
I
A deer hit you on the way home. Are you being
Oh.
serious or are you joking?
that. Ooh.
Jesus. You're okay, right? Maybe just, mostly just a little shaken off from it, but I would hope you're okay. Oh, jeez. Ty went to go take a break, but I will let him know when he gets back, Poke. But that is really cool, and I'm really proud of you as well. You're all good, hon.
I returned.
Welcome back! Poke was talking to you in chat. They said you should be proud of them. They fought off a 3v1
Nice.
in the bed with Obsidian.
It's okay. I just need to step out of the room quickly.
Hell yeah, Poke. You're a badass.
Hell yeah. I wish I could play Bed Wars with you without getting really mad. There is a reason I quit competitive games like 3 years ago.
That's very fair. I quit playing Bed Wars because the guy that we were friends with that we were playing Bed Wars with made me feel like shit. And so I stopped. But it's fine. We don't talk to him anymore. long since been booted from the group.
I feel bad because like when I get stressed out, everything sounds mad. So like there was times where Poke just wasn't seeing something that I was seeing, and I'm like I'm really stressed trying to get them to look at where I'm trying to point them to.
Mm.
Uh, and I felt bad because they thought I was mad at them. But I wasn't mad at them. I was just really stressed out on trying to get them to see something in a timely manner. Yeah, I also think there was just a bit of lag in play on that one.
Yeah, I think what definitely doesn't help would be lag in game, lag when it comes to like Discord lag, and then also
Discord,
lag
yeah.
as in like audio processing issues. It's a lot of variations of lag that can kind of cause a little bit of difficulty.
I was also trying not to shout at it like I was mad at you, because I was trying to say behind you, but I didn't like. I was also trying to calm it down so I didn't just scream behind you like, "How are you not seeing that guy?" type of behind you. At least what it would have sounded like that. I'm trying, and then also Discord lag, because there's like between what I'm telling you and uh and like when Discord gives it to you, there's like a good 7 to like 8 second delay. Yeah.
Fair enough.
But Poke, we only get the Denny's gift card if we go to regionals.
That's your reward for regionals.
Yeah, but only if we go.
Still a little. Okay.
It's a $50 good Denny's gift card. That's a good one.
Fair enough.
I could eat 2 whole dinners with that.
Wow.
I'm a hungry man. Okay, guys. I get the giant plate with a like not even 2 plates. Like the giant
I'm
plate of
not
hash
even like, I
browns.
don't think I've been to Denny's like once or twice in my life. I was just under the impression they were expensive.
No, it's a really sizable meal. I'm just a very hungry boy.
Fair enough.
One very hungry boy. 7 nuclear missiles.
We have one more row left to go. And then I can weave in the ends. Weave in the ends. I'm weaving like 2 ends and then I'm gonna tie the other ones in a knot and then snip. I don't want to bother with that shit.
Yeah. And at the very least, when I'm getting upset about it, I do admit everything. Like I understand I shouldn't be getting mad about it. The problem is that I still do. Hence me trying to just avoid things that make me mad in general. I did get pretty far into the amount of games we played though before I started getting upset about it. It wasn't until like 10 games deep that I was starting to get like a little angry. But we do know the strategy now. And that is 4v4s and just have Poke be the last person alive. Because every single one of those maps, there is an area at the back of the map where they have to jump down to get you or walk directly in front of you. And there's a 1 block gap that they have to, not a gap, but like just there's 1 block they have to stand on right next to the ledge, and you can just hit them into the void. And so that's the strategy, is get Poke to be the last person alive in that corner. And then like each one of those we get like 6. I just Cass, I gotta adopt the no shot, bro, just every single time.
It's very dramatic music right now. I feel like I'm in danger.
You are. I'm about to hug you. Look behind you.
How'd you get there?
I did it. I finally learned teleportation.
Holy shit. Took you long enough.
God, I finally find out to manipulate my atoms, and you're like, damn, took you long enough. I see how it is.
Well, you've been talking about it for so long.
Well, it's hard to crack,
I'm
alright?
just starting to get impatient. It's so dumb.
Oh, no way, add.
Oh shit. What song is this actually? Ah. It's the puzzler. I felt like I was being held at gunpoint. Having to like be put under pressure and under a timer and basically like defuse a bomb or something. Like Jesus. Oh, this is not helping either. This is also a little bit. Okay, not as bad though. Man, I love Gen Loss.
Dude, I'm excited for when I stream next. Because if it's a game I'm playing on my own, that's gonna be more upbeat. I can use a bunch of Good Kid songs because I love that band, and they're all DMCA free now. Oh, maybe they always were. I don't know, but like they did a Instagram post that was like, "You have full rights to use our music when you're streaming or recording."
Nice.
And I'm just like, shoot, I love this band. Anyway. Yeah, my next stream might be a video game with Finch. I don't know.
Ooh.
It depends on when his computer gets here.
Yeah.
But I do want to get back to streaming because it's been too long.
Yeah.
I know it's been too long since I lost my last VOD.
Mm.
And by lost, I mean I probably already downloaded it. It's probably on my YouTube, but you know,
I get what you mean.
it's not on my Twitch anymore,
Mm-hmm.
which sucks.
Considering I was using Spooky PNG Super Variant, it was still during Halloween time that my last one was.
Yeah.
So.
Where is your channel? Oh, there it is. It's moved. I don't like that.
Huh?
Your channel button. You can't go
Oh,
to it from
yeah.
your top right anymore.
Come on, we're almost there.
Oh, I should get to work on this actually. I have not put any of my Resident Evil 4 stuff up on there.
Oh. Okay, you already are. Couldn't remember. Did I? Oh. Why don't you have? Okay. God, you're supposed to have that roll. What am I doing? What is wrong with me? I gave you the mod role for my Twitch channel, but I didn't give you the mod role in my Discord. You have it now. Speaking of Discord, actually, that's something I could talk about. I completely forgot. But I was hoping, because my Discord server is a little bit dead, I would like to try and make it a bit more active. And by doing that, to do that, I was thinking of doing Discord streams occasionally. Like, not like, well, just occasionally if I feel like streaming but don't want to just fully actually stream, like say like if the girls are here, so I don't want to stream and have the girls be allowed on actual like Twitch stream. I don't really mind if they're like noisy if I'm in a VC in Discord, so I could do a stream in Discord instead. And I don't know, maybe movie nights occasionally. I don't know yet.
Why? That's odd.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's all of them, but one of the okay, no, it's multiple of them.
Mm.
They're not set for high definition, so they only go up to 480p. I have to figure out how I fix that.
I'll put that over there. I need to grab the square again. How did I... Oh, it might just be because they're so long. Mm.
That, or it's the way that Twitch is doing it. Because I don't have like a save for whatever. Also, for whatever reason, I got a copyright notification on a song that I have been told several times is DMCA for, which is odd.
Yeah. There's a reason I took Lovejoy out of my stream playlist. I was listening to them for like the longest time, and it was all fine until one time I got like a strike on at a point of the VOD where I know for a fact I was listening to and like singing a Lovejoy song because I remembered it. So I was like,
Yeah.
well, I don't want to bother trying to figure out which song it was, so I'm just gonna remove them all. It's unfortunate because you know how much I love Lovejoy.
Yeah.
Stupid Twitch. Stupid DMC. Finish this up real quick and then end stream in a minute. Cause I am hungry.
Oh, that's really funny.
Hmm.
It says that my affiliate anniversary is February 2nd.
Huh.
Fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that the video thing is either the way I'm doing it from Twitch.
Where does it say? Wait, where does it say your stream anniversary?
Oh, where does it say that? You go to.
Because I've been struggling to remember the exact day. I know I'm past
where
it,
did
but
I don't remember where I just saw it, but I will find it in a second. Channel. Settings channel. No,
setting.
that's not it. Wait, yes it is. Stream events at the end of that one.
Stream events.
It says affiliate anniversary settings.
Oh! I still have time for at least the affiliate anniversary.
Oh,
The
what's that?
22nd of this month.
Huh.
But when? That is next Monday. Dang.
Shoot, I forgot Sunday. I still have tomorrow off.
Well, I guess I
Wonderful.
could figure something out for that then. Might not be the streaming anniversary, but it's still a good.
Oh, I
Nice.
also have that Monday off. Teacher in service.
Sick.
Wonderful. All right. Okay, I'm gonna work on getting all these uploaded, even though they're bad quality. At least it has a good thumbnail for this one. It's literally just the Resi Evil 4 opening screen
Mm.
with my PNG in the like bottom corner.
That's another thing I need to work on is instead of just taking like my background and stuff and just putting my PNG tuber over it and putting text over
Yeah.
it like I have before for my thumbnails, I want to actually like draw out something for my my thumbnails.
I definitely need to. I was gonna save doing that. I'll either get like set ones for games because I can definitely just do that with like the graphic design skills I learned.
Mm.
But I was gonna save doing like one for each thing for videos when I finally get down to edit.
Yeah,
Enough.
no, I'm just gonna do like basically the same as what I've been doing, but like actually draw it out and like its own thing instead of. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm not gonna do individual thumbnails for every stream because that's gonna take too long, and I don't have the time or patience for that. It's just gonna be like draw a basic general thumbnail to put on videos, the VODs. With maybe like the only thing that changes between it being like me putting over whatever it is the stream was of.
So yeah, it is just the length of my streams. Most of them are over 2 hours, and that's why. Okay, well,
Last week? This
I can live with
week!
that.
2 squares done. 2 weeks of the year. Done.
It's gonna be a very big blanket.
Oh yeah. I actually kind of vaguely measured out. If I speaking of, I should probably go over that real quick. If I go with it the way that I have been, I'm going to have 3 extra squares that aren't gonna align properly with like the rest of it, so they're gonna hang off. So it's probably gonna take the last 3 weeks of the year, and maybe take one of them to use to make a border around it instead of making a square, and then the other 2 are gonna be, well, I'll mark down the stuff for the last, like, that last week, and then the other 2 weeks, like, the last little bit is gonna be, like, me assembling the square, and then using that 1 week for the border. Because of how things work out with formatting. Because, like, we're gonna have, like, parts sticking off that just, I don't want to just have three squares sticking off the bottom. That makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna do the 7 by 7, 7 squares by 7 squares, and then those last 3 weeks plus 2 days that were left over of the year are gonna be used to assemble it, and then one of them is gonna be I'm still gonna mark out the motions and stuff of one of those last weeks and use that to make the border, which is gonna be a big border. A big border, but that's fine. So it'd be roughly, the base without the border would be a little over 8.5 feet by 8.5 feet. Could be a big blanket. And then with that, Seven, 15.
That's another thing, is the bulk of people who play Bed Wars are like 5 to like 8 p.m. So if you're playing any time outside of that range, you're playing with a ton of people who play exclusively Bed Wars all the time forever. Same with Apex, where if you're not playing at 7 in the morning, you're playing against everyone who ever played for a career.
So, okay. The blanket itself, roughly, if we're just measuring the squares without the border that would end up being there if I do the border thing, it's gonna be about 8 feet 7 inches width and height because it's a square. But if I do the border, which is gonna be another like 14 rows along the edge for that last week, it's gonna be about 9 feet 10 inches, so a little bit more. A little bit more.
Finally, a blanket that fits me.
I hate math. But it's necessary if I want to try to. But if I want to do this shit,
evil.
don't mind my mess of a journal. Not all crochet stuff, but like mostly crochet stuff. Well, not mostly, but whatever. It is now meant for crocheting things and knitting things and.
I love the Foxy sticker.
I have Five Nights at Freddy's stickers. Well, in a box that where all my other stickers and journaling and bookbinding things are. I have so many stickers, but I have a thing of Five Nights at Freddy's ones. So we got Foxy, we got Chica, we got Bonnie, we got a toy Bonnie. Also, Ninja Turtles.
See Raph down there.
A lot of Raph, because Raph is my favorite. I'm just gonna grab my box. I've got more on my box that has all my patterns in it. So many patterns. Chica, Toy Freddy. These are stickers that come with these little rice candies that I used to get from the store all the time, but like I don't know what they did with them. I don't think they sell them anymore and I'm sad. Chica! Raphael? Cat? Other cat? Another cat? Dog? Alien? Unicorn?
I just remember last night. Spencer, do you know where he went? Oh my god, puppy!
It's the pupper. It's a pupper.
Just the immediate attention grab as soon as there was a puppy.
I love that dog. I love dogs in general, but... Ah! I finished the square! That's the important part. We did it! We did it, guys!
3 hours of stream!
Yo! I had a feeling that would happen. I need to... How am I gonna figure... I'm just gonna stack them on top of each other in the orders. The bottom one is gonna be the one from the earlier.
Until they get bordered, they're all stacked on top of each other.
Just gonna fold them.
God, that's how far away I sound when I stand up right here.
Gonna fold them, and I'm gonna put this one on top of this one. We're gonna try to remember that the one at the bottom is the one from the first week of the year. I'm gonna try to remember that. I have this for reference now. I'm gonna try to remember to keep this the way it is and stick to that so I don't forget where things go. We did it!
Yay!
I can end stream now and go get food!
I should probably also do that.
I'm so hungry because I did not
grab food before streaming. I should have grabbed a snack. I thought about it and I forgot.
Yeah. Okay.
Who is streaming right now?
Who is streaming right now?
No one that I know. But you could always send the viewers to Dash Ducks.
I could. I could.
I know.
But there's also Siren. You don't know.
it
The Siren you don't know.
Oh, never mind.
A different Siren. A Siren that I've actually. Savvy's sibling, who commissioned me for their PNG tuber.
I see.
Uh-huh. I think we're gonna raid Siren. Oh. I appreciate everyone for coming to hang out. It's been a good stream. I'm glad I've been able to stream. Hopefully, let's hope that we can stick to this. But yeah.
Definitely, I'm better at streaming the next time that I'm here.
If I don't stream again at some point this week, I will see you guys again next Sunday. I hope you guys have a good week. Not the rest of your week, because it's the start of a new week. I hope everybody has a good week, and I'll see you guys later. And yeah.
I don't stream again this week. It's my fault.
Yeah, blame Ty.